So the third faction in the log is Hyphaean. The reason I'm doing this one now is because its region cooperation is tied into Sudan. And basically, you have all three ways to up it. The reasons you might want to up it are these right here. These are all three costumes. Then you have this, that's the mushroom hat. Mushroom light. Then you have the creepy ass doll. Right there. Which you can't really see because of my hair, but it doesn't really matter. These aren't really in game, so you don't have to worry about that. As you can see, you can also buy ascension stones with honor, but I don't really see that. It's all two outfits. This one takes this, which you can buy, or you can just wait till you get, I think it's diamond card or black card. I don't remember which. I'll look after this. There, that's the armor, and then that's the hat. These two do take bronze shards, because this takes bronze shards. So if you wait until you get the black card, you can always just do that. And then if part of the way to do this is these quests right here. This NPC has quests. There's also some of the Scenic Chronicle stuff. Just to open that is, you go to your quest log down here and then Chronicles. And I want to say this is in Sulan. Oh, it's in Velveteen Woods, the Amintia Hamlet ones. So this gives you some, but you can see I did the first quest here. So the second quest gives this much, 150. Then you have the billboard. The billboard is definitely has quests during the daytime, which is, say, 105 to 155, which it's generally even hours, not odd hours, server time. So it would be actually like 1205 to 1255. And then there's a few quests. The first three that you do a day gives you double what the favor and honor. And then you get these work certificates. You can turn the work certificates in to NPCs like this one here, along with some honor for 600 coins per 20 honor and 10 certificates. I haven't done that. It doesn't really seem worth it since I'm trying to get the accessories. And then there's this event. There's Hyphaean. And then you have the region cooperation. You can see that there's only one of them. Oh, and that is black card for that Macilas thing. You also get this, which is like a little, what's this thing? It's like a little sweat drop on the head at diamond card. So, and you can also buy, well, first slashy hearts aren't used anymore. So I guess it doesn't really matter, because you can just get the rest of it. It's all accessories. The event should start in about 10 minutes or so. It starts at the 05 mark, or around there, and it's not really always on time. One of the things that I kind of forgot to mention in the overview video is that you can press your U, which is your road to greatness, go to categories, earn income, this middle one, this shows you all the task boards that are available. It doesn't tell you when there's actually tasks there. For that, you need to still press the M key and then look at the boards. And they will have little like papers on them if they actually have quest. If not, they have nothing. Right now is kind of the in-between time, which is the 55 mark to the 05 mark. There's really nothing on any of these boards. And then you have, let's, down here, this one that holds hands, and it shows you which favor it gives and which of the region cooperations there are, which there's not that much. If you look at it, there's one for Snowpine, one for Ursid, 3 for Tidewater, and then 1 for Hyperion/Sulan. So it's not, there's not a ton of them. But these you can do as many times as you want throughout the day. The first quest that you do for them, so it hasn't popped up just yet, but there'll be a thing right here that says Faction tab. And the quests that you, basically the objectives will come up, and you need to do those. The more that you do, the better your score. The less you do, the worse your score, and you can get up to 3 shields. The more shields you get, the better. If you get, the first one that you do might be 1 shield, because you might get there late, start it late, or something might happen, and you won't get it. Now, this one's region cooperation should be starting any minute now. Well, after 5 minutes from now. And it is only up at night, and it only seems to do it once every night cycle, so once every 2 hours. And there's quite a few of the quests, so I'll start back once that starts again. Okay, the quest has started. This is, as you can see, the faction tab and what you're supposed to be doing. It says recommended for level 25. I would recommend being a lot higher than that, because these things can really hurt if you're only 25. Basically, you just go here, you kill the mobs. That's all you can really do on this point. You can lure them to these mobs and let these mobs kind of kill them after you tag them, but sometimes that doesn't work so well. I've seen lots of people die at this one because of this. Now, another thing you can do if you're low level, you can go over here and there's a transition elixir, and you can click on it and you get turned into a mushroom. And you slowly go back. A mob, and you can attack slowly. But I don't know if you, I don't think you get the aggro in this one. Plus it does quite a bit of damage, even though it's fairly slow. Compared to, say, a lower level that's not very well geared. Too close up to these mobs that are just standing there, they won't, you can't damage them. And after a while they will reset. It's kind of a stupid design, but that's how they designed it. Like, even the NPC is getting attacked by those, but they're not taking damage. Oh, now they are. Can also bug out to where it doesn't fully activate. I'm not really sure what causes it. And if no one is here, it takes forever for these NPCs to kill mobs, so you end up having a lot of time to do this. So sometimes this event is still up at the 30-minute mark, 40-minute mark. I think it disappears after an hour, though. Now, if somebody else is doing this with you, of course it goes faster. But you can also get screwed later on the later parts. Unless they actually wait. You can also do this in a team. I'm not 100% sure how well it counts as a team. But you can do it as a team. And there you go, that's the first one. So I got 400 Hyphaean Favor, 200 Sulan, and as you can tell I got 3 shields. Then you just come over here and you kill some more. Now this is the part that they can screw you with. You see this rescue the Hyperion on the right. You collect these. Oh, you can hold 5 at a time. And I would recommend you hold all 5 before you turn in. And they're all over the place, but I generally come here since it's closer to the NPC. You get the 5 of them that you need. And you can tell that you have 5 by either opening your bag, going to quest, and it shows 5, or by seeing that they don't have the name over them, so you can't pick them up. The NPC is here. You turn them into this cauldron, the elixir cauldron. Generally, I do this 3 times plus get the elixirs if the elixirs are here. I've been told you can do 2 of those and 2 elixirs, but I'm not 100% sure to get the full credit. Turning them in, there's an elixir that spawns here, and you just pick it up and you go to the mobs. You go to those guards that are on the ground here and you just talk to them. And it will give you another credit. Basically, you're healing the mobs. And now you kill some more. And generally they will either take aggro completely or... yeah, this Uncle 4 is kind of like a vanguard and he just takes aggro. I'm also screwing up my skills, oh well. 15 Mimosa and you turn them in. You get all 3 shields at the rescue, it looks like. But yeah, that's how you do that. These things, these quests, oh, there's actually one here. This one, you just use the auto routes that are in the quest and you go and pick things up. The more you pick things up, you pick each of those items up and you'll fill your bar and then to come back and turn it in. One of them, there's a mob that runs around and you try to pick up the stuff that he leaves behind, and they're generally fairly easy and you can do them at any level. It's also why, well, you don't see it now, but there's been a lot of bots doing them, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, see, you can see it has quest by doing this, and if you need this open, you just go to map filter 3. There's also, if you go to the auction house, materials, favorite tribute items, these scrolls here, these story amulets, give you Hyperion. So if you really want them, you can buy them from that. I don't know if there is one that does it for Hyperion, but some of these stalls you can also buy those items from other, like in the Ursid you can buy Wingar ones. I don't know if it's the same elsewhere, but it takes bronze shards, which is kind of meh. And I don't know of any dungeon that gives Hyperion favor. That's just, this is how I've done it. Now, one of the reasons that you do this is so that you can get black card plus the accessories, so that you can craft these essences, these level 70 essences right here. Generally this one. And to do that, you go to this NPC and you see the quest over his head. You accept it. It says 3 gold bars, but it's actually 3 gold bricks, which is the 10k note one, so it takes 30k notes. And you get this book for a week. And like I said, it only lasts a week, so every single week that you want to make those essences, you have to rebuy that book. And that's what this one's for, is the essences. The rest of the stuff that you can make, not really 100% sure what they are. Let's see. Like, you can craft most things without the books. It's just certain things. Like the filters for 70s you can make without. It's the 81 that you need, but you can't even use the 81, so there's no point. There's cod liver essences, which I don't even know if that fish is in game. So I don't know if you can make these or not. There's these invigoration elements so that you can hit cost 105.6 inspiration, and it gives you 23 inspiration. That's just to sell off to other people. That's all I'm seeing that you actually need the tomb for. So you really just need it for those level 70 essences for now. Everything else is kind of useless. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.